Good morning, everyone. I hope everybody is having a fantastic weekend or will have a great weekend. I really have a lot of fun things to show you today. I hope you've got your coffee ready. I've got my tea ready. I'm having hot tea this morning. And anyway, I want to show you some things that I am going to have in the shop before I get into the things that I have purchased. So I wanted to change up the shop, well, not really change it up, but I wanted to add a new thing to the shop. So I'm going to be doing bulk buys. So I do have a special section there. When you look in the sections, you know, like for the journal supplies or the vintage ephemera or the little categories that you can go in. Now I will have a special slash bulk buys. So there's where you're going to find the little houses or just things that are really not journal related so much, and the things that I do in bulk. So the first thing that I have gotten in there is I have put some glassine gusseted bags. Now these I were actually saving and really was not even going to list them in the shop because I use these in my packaging, and but I have a lot of them, and so I thought, well, I will go ahead. Now I did put some in the shop for sale, just in the set of tins, but I have decided to go ahead and put some in bulk. So I will be selling them in bulks of 50. So I have all sizes that I have packaged up in sets of 50. And so if you have a shop, or you know, you just do a lot of journaling and things, or if you know you like to make up kits or whatnot, it's a little cheaper to just buy it in the bulk than to actually purchase 5 of the sets of 10. So that's kind of why I wanted to do that. And then I also have, now I've only got one size of glassine bags right at the moment. I will little by little get more of the glassine things in there and the bags and all for bulk. But these are just the little 5 3/4 by 7 3/4 bags. So anyway, these I will also sell in sets of 50. So that's just kind of a new thing that I would like to get started and just build upon in the shop. So I wanted to go over a little bit of the sizes that I have. I have an extra small, which is, I actually use these when I am packing my little vintage playing cards. This is what I use. It is the extra small. It's 2.5 by 6 1/8, and it has a 1-inch gusset. So that is what I use for the playing cards. But I use these for mostly everything that I ship out a lot of times. I use them for the alterations tags, for just all kinds of things like that. These are my small ones. They actually have a 1 3/4 inch gusset. There are 2 7/8 by 6 3/4. Then this is what I call my medium, which is, it has a 2 1/8 inch gusset. And these are the really nice glassine as well. They're 3.5 by 8. And I just call them my medium. These I call my large, and they have a 2 5/8 inch gusset, so the gusset's pretty. I also use these when I'm making the candy. If I make candy bags, I like to use these here as well. These are 3 7/8 by 8 5/8 inch is what they are. And then my extra large, what I call extra large, they have a 3 1/4 inch gusset, so they have a pretty good sized gusset on them, and they are 4.5 by 9 3/4. So anyway, these are just some new things that I have actually put in the shop as far as buying them in a set of 10, or you can actually purchase them in bulk. So that's just something that I wanted to do and have been wanting to do for some time. So, one of the things that I had purchased not too long ago on one of our little adventures, me and the girls, are these flashcards. I found 4 packs of these flashcards. These are just the vintage flashcards here. And I'm just selling them the whole box. I'm not going to break them up and sell them in tins. It's the whole box. Now, the 4 boxes I did not count, but they look like a full box. There should be 100 cards in here. And anyway, there are different ones. I think I have 2 of the same type of cards, whether it's division or, and it may be this one that I have 2 of. But I have 2 of one, and then I have 1 of each of another that's, you know, like division or multiplication or something. But anyway, I'm just selling the whole box. These are vintage. They're copyright 1990 Ideal School Supply flashcards. So anyway, just a fun buy. Like I said, if you wanted to get you know, kits, or maybe you just like to put some flashcards in your shop and break them up, I have 4 boxes of these. I really couldn't believe I found them. I absolutely couldn't believe I found 4 boxes in one place. So that's a little fun find. Okay, and also I wanted to show you, I've got everything stacked up over here on the side of me. Also, I wanted to, one of the women that I go with, out thrifting all the time with, is my niece. And she is, of course, picking junk Addict on Etsy. And we have a really good time. Her mother is my sister. And anyway, us 3 girls go about every weekend or every other weekend. We go out and we go junk hunting. So it's a good time, and we always have a good time. And so anyway, I know that she has found some new things for her shop as well. So here is hers. She is picking junk Addict on Etsy. I will put the link to her shop in the description box. But I know she found some really fun computer paper. Wasn't the last time, it was time for last that we were out. I wished I had found it before she did, but that's the way it goes. But anyway, I know that she's got some new things in the shop, so head over there and show her a little love. And then also Sharon has made the wildflowers. Just seem to always do really well in the shop. They are a fun little flower. We call them wallflowers. There's always, whoops, I'm missing one because there is 6 in a package. So I have lost one of them somewhere. Okay, now there are 6. I had to go find it. I knew I had 6, and I had just dropped one out of the package somewhere. So there are 6 little wallflowers to a pack, and she has added a new color, and she has this, we call it sage green, and they are so cute. So like I said, the wildflowers, they just always do well in the shop. So anyway, new color for you ladies that like the flowers. Okay, so now I have ordered some more stuff from the Hopeful Bird. You know, I bought her bases, the just blank journals, because I wanted to use them as a base to build on for my journals. And I absolutely love that. Now, she is selling, or she was, I should say now. I haven't been over to see if she's got any in stock. But she is selling some of her coffee-dyed papers, or tea-dyed. I'd say it's probably a blend, I don't know. But now she's not doing the real grunge with the cinnamon and the hot chocolate and things that she uses. She's not doing that. It is just a stained paper. But I wanted to be sure and get some. So there are 15 sheets to a pack, and she didn't send me an invoice. I can't remember the price on it. I'd have to look it up. Let me just look it up real quick here. We're not in a hurry today anyway. Let me get over and look it up and see if it is here. $12. It's $12 for 15 sheets. But for me, if you've ever spent the time staining paper, to me, it is very time consuming. And so it's worth everything to me that you pay for a stained paper, unless it's just an outrageous price. That is one job that really is time consuming. And so I ended up going ahead. I ordered a couple of these, and I actually ironed mine a little flatter, but this is how it comes, nice and crinkly, and the papers are really beautifully stained. I love a little bit darker stain, you know, because some of them are really pale that you get, and these are really stained nicely. So that is from the Hopeful Bird. And then she sent this little package here. I love her cards. Her cards are always so cute. But here's just a little wrap with a book page. And I'm sure that's her little dog, Finley. Wendy Ann, the Hopeful Bird. But anyway, nice little card there. And then she has sent several goodies. I really didn't open this up and look at it. I thought I would just save it till we had the weekend morning brew. So these are some of the things that she actually sends in some of her journals when you buy a journal. Really cute pieces. She is strong. Now this is actually her artwork, I believe. Your Soul is Glorious. Just some really, really cute pieces. I've never been disappointed. Clinging to Hope is Brave. I've never been disappointed with what I've ordered from Wendy. So here is Fear Not. Here is some Fear Not. That's really cute. But I've never, ever been disappointed. Now, here is what I was talking about. This is not the paper you're getting where it's speckled with the cinnamon and things. But that is really a nice paper. And then here is just another sheet of her cinnamon sprinkled paper there. Just a lot of little fun pieces here to work with if that's what you want to do. So anyway, that came from the Hopeful Bird. And of course I will put all the links in the description box so that you can know where to go if you want to go check some of this out. Okay, so that was from Wendy. And Wendy always ships pretty quick. She's never delayed. The only thing that I can tell you is I have never got a refund for shipping overages. So shipping sometimes, depending on what you order or how many you order, can be expensive. And as far as I know, I have never seen a shipping overage refund. That's something that I want you to know. So, okay, so this I ordered from, let me get the name of the shop, because I have it right here. This is Ooze Oz Original. And it's just, if you can see here, I don't know if you can see this, if it'll come in. It's Ooze Oz Originals right here. So I gave $3 and 30 cents. Oh, that's not all of it. I have a couple. Oh, yeah, it is. I gave, you might also say $20 altogether, and that probably included shipping for this. When I am getting ready to make my graphic 45, oh, what is the paper now? Okay, here it is, the Elegance, graphic 45 Elegance collection. I wanted to order some of these pinks and whites to go with it. And so I ordered this, and she was very reasonable. And I ordered, you can buy scrunched or not scrunched. And so I ordered a couple. Now this one is just a little bit darker than the other. And actually she puts it on a really cute little vintage card here, but I don't know if I can get it out for you to see it. A little Victorian, can you see that? How pretty that card is. So you can use the card. Use the card because, you know, they're just vintage cards, vintage Victorian cards, playing cards. But I ordered 2 of them non-scrunched, and then I ordered these scrunched. So this was in a pack of 3. It came in the 3 colors, I believe. And so they will really go nicely with the Elegance collection. I love the pinks. And there's that little bit of darker pink. And then I ordered, of course, these 2 colors to blend, you know, with those. So anyway, I ordered that. She shipped really quick as well. I didn't have any trouble getting my order. I know that just because they shipped it quickly don't mean you always get it quickly, because the post office is still so crazy. I don't understand it. But anyway, sometimes you can get your order really quick, and some other times you're just waiting, even though they have mailed it. So anyway, there is that, and that's Ooze and Oz Original. Ooze Oz Original. Okay, so one of the other things I want to show you before I show you this last I purchased, well, I actually got 2 things before the last one. I did purchase this from scrapbook.com, a little inker, or what do you want to call this, a little, oh, I don't know what you call that. But I wanted the domed one. I wanted to see if it wore better. Here's one that I've used. I wanted to see if that would wear a little better, because I love Tim Holtz. But I don't like Tim Holtz. His pads don't last very long. They start hunking off really quick. And so I thought, well, when I seen these, I thought, well, I'll try that. It actually came in a 2-pack. They weren't very expensive. I can't remember how much they were. But they weren't very, very expensive. I got 2 of these, and I think there was maybe 2 or 3 extra, maybe two or 3 extra little pads in it. And the only thing I don't like about it is you can't, I always would take my little dauber here and set it on my, and it won't set. I'll have to lay it down because it's not flat. But as far as this because of the sponge, what it's made out of, it isn't flaking off as quickly as the Tim Holtz one. So that's a plus. I like this. So I will probably end up using that more so now than the Tim Holtz. Then on one of our little adventures, I had this on the tray, but it was on the bottom. Girls, if you know how long I have been looking for these flashcards, I have looked and looked, and every time I would go to a little, like your vintage market days or things like that, in the summertime when they have the outdoor markets, they wanted like $1 a piece for these. $1 a piece. And I'm just not willing, you know, to give $1 a piece for these flashcards. Well, my niece, Picking Junk Addict, she We had went out and she found an entire box of these. And no kidding, girls, she gave the box to me. I could not believe it. I have been searching, I know, for probably 2 years or better to find some that were reasonable. Now, they make them a little bit smaller. These are pretty long. But my thought is you could always cut them down a little bit. These are actually 11 by 3. But I have always wanted to alter these or make something, whether it's an accordion. I have always been looking for these and for some to put in the shop. So I am definitely indebted to that girl. The whole box. I'm talking a whole box. Now I don't know how many was in that box, but I bet you there was 200 in that box. But anyway, couldn't believe she just gave it to me. And I just thought, I was just going to fall over that she gave me the box. I'm telling you. So a good niece she is for sure. But anyway, here are these. Now I am going to have these in the shop. I'm going to have these listed in the shop. This one here has a blank back, but these here have the lowercase and uppercase, I guess, because that's a name. So you get one on each side, but they are going in the shop. But anyway, just absolutely love these. Love them. Okay, so like I said, I am forever indebted to that little gal. For sure. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to show is this. Now, I did order this stained paper from Lyric and Fawn. Okay? Lyric and Fawn. I don't remember what I paid for it, so we're going to go over and see if I can find Lyric and Fawn. Okay, Lyric and Fawn. I gave $25.50. I believe I ordered 2 of these. I can't remember. 50 sheets. Yeah, you get 50 sheets. And I ordered 2, so 50 sheets was 1. Okay, so here's what she has. It is tea stained, 8.5 by 11. She does have free shipping. $7.50. Let's see what that's for. 10 sheets is $7.50. 25 sheets is $14, and I ordered the 50 sheets for $25.50. Okay, that is what I ordered. But gosh, you can order up to 300 sheets. I didn't even realize that, for $155, or 200 sheets for $105. But anyway, she has a 1 to 2 week packing period, what do you want to call it? Like mine is, I ship out 1 to 3 business days. Hers is 1 week to 2 week shipping out time, which is understandable if you're doing coffee stained paper or tea stained paper. And she was just a small shop. I don't think she had a whole lot of sales, but anyway, I waited a full 2 weeks to get the order shipped out. It was a full 2 weeks. And then I waited a week. As soon as the 2 week period was up, I had the shipping label created, and it had sent me a notice that my order had shipped. So I waited another week, and when I checked the tracking, it still said that the label was created. It had never been scanned or processed through, the postal system. So I actually ended up having to send her a message wondering if the order had shipped, because all it had said was the label was created. Well, it had never made it, and I did contact her. She did get back with me right away, but it ended up shipping the day that I had to message her to find out about it. So all in all, it was about a 4-week process to get 100 sheets of paper. So, you know, it's one of those things. It's just if you want to wait it out. The papers are really lovely. They look very saturated. I love looking at paper that looks like it's been saturated. The only thing is a lot of it has these, can you see the creases? They have a lot of creased lines. I'm not sure how that gets so many creased lines in the paper. When I tea stain paper, I mean, you get it, you know, here and there, but I'm not sure what causes all the creases in the paper. So it'd be very hard to write. If you did a lot of writing, you'd have to mix it with a lot of other paper. I have some that lay nice and flat, and it looks like it has been ironed. It looks like it has been ironed, but I just don't, the creases are really, unless she is ironing it while it's still wet. That is the only way that I know that you get all these creases, so many creases in your paper, is if you're ironing it wet and it's, you know, it's coming together when it's getting ironed. So that's all I can figure. But it's nice paper. It's just if you want to write, there's going to be a lot of creases. So when I use this paper, I'm going to have to definitely just use a few sheets to a journal, and probably something that I embellish on or put a pocket on, or, you know, something where it's not made for writing, because there is just a lot of creases. So anyway, guys, that is my share today. I hope that you are enjoying the finds. I will probably have another one in about 2 weeks. I've already got more to show you. I just shouldn't buy so much stuff. I'm telling you, I just should not. I guess I shouldn't say I shouldn't buy so much stuff. I just have so much stuff to show. It seems like I always get so much that between the shop and my purchases. But anyway, I hope that you enjoyed these weekend morning brews, where you get to see some different things from different shops. So anyway, until the next video, everyone, have a great weekend. Thanks for watching.